Hi everybody, this is Kat from Creative Crafts, and today's video is going to be, as you can see, working with old wine bottles, of course cleaned ones, how you can paint them, and what you can do with them. As you can see here, you're going to need bottles, you're going to need spray paint if you want. If you want to have a nice shiny finish like this here, I suggest that you use a spray paint, a glossy spray paint. That's what I did with these. And if you want to have a matte finish and you want to have some kind of a texture on it like this one, I used a sponge, and you do go like this with whatever color you want to use. Usually this you'll need several coats of paint, so that takes more time to paint. But if you want a faster option, is with the spray paint, you spray coat it very gently. Don't put too much on one side because then it'll drip like I did on one side here. You can see here a little bit, drips down a little bit, and that's because I was too close and I was spray painting it too much at one side. But when you want it perfect like this, like I said, just go gently over it. And the spray paint, I think that is the best option if you want to have it looking like smooth. But if you want to have it, if you use normal acrylic paint and use a brush or a sponge, you're going to have some kind of a texture on your glass. So that is, I'm going to start talking German here. Two types of options of painting. You can use any kind of spray paint. I do suggest that if you want to have, just want to use a one coat of spray paint, you buy a good spray paint, not these cheap ones, because the cheap ones you're gonna need several coats. But this one was not a cheap one, and it spray painted perfect. That is my tip for this one, and now let's go to the next step. So one of the great ideas you can do when you're working with these bottles, this one was spray painted, and if you want it glossy looking like this is what you should do. So now what I want to do is, I made a bunny form or printout. I cut it out from an old book, the same book that I've been using. And I want to stick this on here. So how you're going to do that is, like I said, you take this glue stick, children's glue stick, that's all you need, nothing expensive. And go over it through the whole thing. Damn it. Alright, I just broke it. Maybe I can use it anyway. I just broke it. I will see if I can still use it. Stick this on. Make sure you get the whole thing. Take the top part that I ripped. And see if I can stick it together. Yeah, perfect. And rub it down. Make sure you rub all the sides. And wait to see if once it dries, if anything's sticking up, you take the glue again. This is just a quick tip for you, what you could do when you're working with bottles. I have some jute ribbon, and I cut a small piece off, and I'm going to stick this up here. This is when you want to have a farmhouse type of decoration. So now the hot glue is, the glue gun is hot, I'm going to try to stick this piece on up on top of the neck area. So what I'm going to do is make sure I start folding it in the back area. and then go around. Let me stick this up so you can see. Well, it's pretty dark here. Should do this actually when it's nicer outside, but it's near evening. Make sure you don't burn yourself. The glue gun can be very hot. And this is what I did here. What you can see here. I did this. Put it on here. I was debating if I should take some of this jute rope and put it around the edge of this. If that would look even nicer. I'm going to try that. So I'm going to take this little jute rope and I'm going to go around the edge of the bunny. So you can see. Let's make it go down a little bit. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start down here in the bottom. I got cold fast. There we go. Just gotta take off the little hairs from the glue and it should work fine. And here's one of the bottle ideas for Easter. I think this looks great. I'm going to show you now a few more in a few seconds. Other ideas you can do. If you have any questions or anything, please write the comments below. So everybody, this is the finished bottles, all three of them. I made one for flowers, as you can see, the middle one. And the two sides, as you can see, I stuck little wooden eggs on top. That is the finished product. If you like what you saw today, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you join my family. And I'll see you in my next video.